As thoughts turn to Christmas, it's not unduly surprising that board games come to mind, and, courtesy of Devil Pig Games, I thought we could take a look at Heroes of Normandie. Heroes of Normandie is a platoon-level Hollywood-esque World War II board war game available for around £50 or less, with numerous expansion sets that retail from anywhere between £6 to £35. That's not to imply that you're going to go with just the core set, which ships with both German and US forces, including 4 complete platoons, 2 officers, 6 heroes, tanks, light vehicles, heavy weapons and equipment for both sides. 28 wooden order markers, 2 US dice, 2 German dice, 6 two-sided game boards, 3 destructible houses, 4 defensive positions, 1 turn counter track and special markers, and 2 decks of 76 event cards. Oh, and don't forget the rulebook and scenario book. All this material is produced to an excellent standard, printed on thick cardboard and illustrated in outstanding, eye-catching artwork. The opening scenarios, Godsend and Saving Private Rex, are typically light-hearted and written to get you playing as quickly as possible, starting with small, evenly balanced infantry engagement on 2 boards supported by a single armoured fighting vehicle, before walking you up to larger games like Tempest of Fire on 6 boards with AT guns, tanks and other armoured fighting vehicles and support weapons. Essentially, each player controls elements of a platoon, which are allocated a points value based upon their relative effectiveness and organised around a recruitment tile. These can be augmented through special abilities or character traits, equipment and support options. These and the maps are beautifully illustrated and cleverly designed to incorporate all the in-game stats, rules you'll need during play. Once you've invested in an elementary understanding of the colours associated with movement, defence and combat bonuses against infantry and armour, play flows quickly and easily. Turns themselves are determined by the relative number of units and officers available to each player. Each order token is numbered 1 through 5 with a 6th blank. The player with the initiative activates their first unit followed by their opponent. Once complete, the second unit marked for activation undertakes its orders and so on until all the orders are executed. Units may either move or shoot, with the blank allowing you to bluff your opponent. Upon conclusion, all units not allocated orders get to move, but not shoot during the supply phase. If you lose your units or officers, you lose the respective number of order tokens, thereby restricting what you can and can't do. This order sequence can be adapted or disrupted by playing faction-specific cards, which can be refreshed at the end of each turn. These reflect the respective doctrines or order of battle of each of the respective forces, but also the fog of war, often to the detriment of your opponent. Once you've mastered the basics, you can design your own games, historical or otherwise, through the points system. There are additional map packs and units to purchase that extend the reach of Heroes of Normandy to include beach landings and, shortly, Commonwealth forces. Games are easily set up on the kitchen table and are fast and furious, lasting anywhere between 30 to 90 minutes. The rules are simple to get to grips with, fun and reward thoughtful play without making it too much of a brain drain. Alternating turns, the ability to bluff and disrupt your opponent's turn, mean that you're engaged throughout, but not left with a sense that too much uncertainty has unbalanced your game. Ideal as a beer and pretzels game, particularly for those new to wargaming or those of us who don't like the hours needed to set up and then pack away their model trees, Heroes of Normandy makes an excellent addition to your Christmas present list, even if you do tell yourself it's for the kids. Recommended.